Okay, boys and girls, we're back here with Buddy's P-Bass. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. He just put some labella rounds on here. It's a pretty spanky looking bass. It's got some wear. He gigs it out, so we've got a pack of, they're in my pocket. Funny story, his dad has a 72 P-Bass that he plays in church, and evidently at some point somebody put these bass lines, quarter pounders, in his bass pickup, or in his bass, and he didn't care for them, and he bought a set of 63 pure vintage P-Bass pickups to put in there. And roundabout way, Pops talked to Son and said, hey, I'd like to put those in my bass. So here we are. I took these out of that bass about a year and a half ago, and we're going to put it in. Let's see what's going on here. That looks like an extension. That looks like a slight extension. We'll see what we need to see. So what do we need? I'm going to loosen the strings. I'm going to use a zip tie to pull the strings off the fingerboard and out of the way. I'm going to protect the body. I've already put tape on the headstock to protect the headstock. Make sure that we're well covered there. Okay, good. Get that out of the way. So he will get a new set of sponges, because they tend to go bad over time, just a short bit of time. We'll loosen all these off. We'll take 2 around the bass side and 2 around the treble side. And we'll tie them together with this little zip tie, whatever you want to call it. Out of the way to do, so I can pull the neck out of here, or the pick guard out of here, so I can swap the pickups. And yeah, I know I can get the pickups out of there without an issue, but you got to get the pick guard out to wire it. Good. Okay. So I'm going to remove the pick guard, get everything out of the way so that we can proceed. And I'm sure you don't need to see that. Alright, well, pickups are in, but now that there's a stronger pickup in here, we're picking up all kind of ground noise. But I've got the ground. I just simply took the ground off where the ground was and put the hot where the hot was. But this body is not a Fender. This is a Squire or something. As you see, the pick guard isn't shielded. So we're going to take the knobs off of here. Man, they're not even tight. Surprised they stayed on. Okay, one knob. These are the cheap alpha pots. That shouldn't matter. And we're going to remove the, we're going to put some shielding tape on the back of the pick guard. Hopefully that'll solve our problem. Okay everybody, we have our new pickups installed. And yes, this is a Squire body. It had Squire pots in it. The pickups that were in it, I have no idea. They're bar magnets. So I don't know what pickups those were, but they're not the Fender pickups. Let's check our relief first. I got a little jacked about getting my we could tighten that up a bit. Okay, get all jacked about getting my electronics in. But yeah, these are alpha pots. They had some noise in them. We cleaned that up. We lubricated them. Got them wired in there. We had to put shielding on the back of the pick guard because there was none, because once again it wasn't a Fender. You could tell a Fender body because of the little dot, it's not a dot but an impression here that is where one of the anchor points underneath the pick guard for the CNC machine, and this one doesn't have it. Therefore it's a Squire. So we need to tighten the truss rod just a little bit, and I believe that will take care of our issue. And also we polished the frets and oiled the fingerboard while this was all apart. We put some Big Ben's nut sauce in the nut and on the saddles. Yeah, let's see here, 13/7. Not quite. Let me get that set and we'll be back. We got our pickup height set. Just check the intonation. I had to raise the strings about a 64th. They were right down to about 4 and it was buzzy. When I did that, the intonation's right on. So we're going to call this one done. So just to recap, the strings stayed the same. Didn't change them. He said they're new labellas. We replaced the pickups with some Seymour Duncan quarter pounders. Well, they're actually called bass lines in the earlier iteration. We shielded the back of the pick guard, had to re-put on the knobs and everything, and change the position of the screw. So whenever you have it dimed, the screws aren't looking at you. When it's backed off, the screws aren't looking at you. Alright, so let's see what it sounds like. I've had labellas on my tiny micro bass, but not on one of these. Let's see here. It all works. frets, and we used that same 3M Micro Zona paper. That's what it is. Alright, so there we go. Made in Mexico P-base neck on a Squire body with baseline pickups. It appears that somebody changed a nut at some point in here, and it sounds good. I don't care if it's a Jazz or a Squire body. The fact is, it sounds good, and that's after all what it's all worth. A couple scratches. It's been played. It's been gigged. I'm going to call Buddy and tell him to get this out of here. Well, can't get it out of here because his 73 Les Paul is still clamped over there, and that'll be clamped that way until about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. See, there's the tuner from it. Hey, thank you for joining us down here in the underground lair at Stringman Guitars. If you need your guitar or bass brought up to par, send me an instant message. We'll get you in here. Take care of the old folks. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. We have the stickers. You can get a sticker. I changed the price. I was asking $6. I thought that was a little cheap. If you're in the continental US, send me $5. The PayPal link will be below, and we'll send you a sticker. Hey Bentley, I saw your sticker. So yeah, if you need to reach me, I'm on Facebook's Stringman Guitars. Just send us an instant message. We'll get right back with you. Peace.